Welcome to the ongoing saga of the needless commentary for Message from Space, Galactic Wars. I'm your host, Dave West. Joining me, as always, are...
Beth Van Dusen.
From?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know we
Yeah, do your from. Go ahead and do your from.
From Execute Chapter 66, a Star Wars book club podcast.
And...
Nicole
Watson!
Together with Watson! Yes, from Watson's mom, trying to eat my pizza. It's perfectly fine. I'm sure he'll be very, very well behaved during this entire podcast.
I mean, he's been good so far. There was some significant water drinking during the first episode, but you know what?
And grunting. There was a good amount of grunting.
Was there some grunting? I thought that was Arian.
He's a real big dog. He likes to make a lot of noise.
If you get mad about a dog staying hydrated, then this is not the podcast for you. Ryan?
Hey, I'm Ryan. I'm in the Neon Warlords and the Casket Creatures, and I do video stuff.
And finally...
Hey, it's Arian. I just don't do shit. So, yeah.
Don't follow him, don't look for him.
Yeah.
You won't like what you find.
Very true.
This is the second installment of our commentary for this incredible Japanese series. This is a Japanese science fiction series from 1978. Definitely not influenced at all by Star Wars.
No way.
We go back
Star Wars is influenced by
That's
this.
pure
Yeah, I think so.
speculation. We
I
don't
think
play
so.
that shit, right?
If it weren't for Message from Space, Galactic Wars, there would be no Empire Strikes Back. I think that's safe to say.
I believe that.
100%.
So, this is the second episode. You can find this on Amazon Prime and watch along with us if you so desire. In the first episode, we met our hero, Hayato, and his companions, Ryu.
Isn't that the name of that log that you had for Christmas?
Actually, you can find the Christmas log video here on the Needless Things YouTube channel, or there if you're listening to this somewhere else, which is possible, but we're not sure yet. His companions Ryu and Baloo, and their
Baloo's a terrifying ape.
Yeah,
And-
leprosy-ridden syphilitic ape.
and their ongoing 27 episode and one movie, which we have not found yet, but we will watch when we do find it. Saga, their epic battle against the Gavanos,
Yes.
Yes.
Close enough, yeah.
the evil space
Garbanzo
ninjas, Johnny Gargano, the Garbanzo
Yes.
Gavano. So anyway, we are at the beginning of episode 2 on Amazon Prime. If you want to watch along with us as we speak, please do so. Oh wow, something just... Oh, okay, now, start it now. Hit the go button.
Midnight Pulp.
Midnight Pulp, a digital media rights company. And we are now seeing Princess Sophia's space galleon.
I really want to know more about Princess Sophia. Like, what is her deal? Who is
Certainly
she
we're going to
with?
find out.
Why does she have a ghost ship?
Yeah.
Why does she
in
wear
space?
see-through clothes with no underpants?
Yes.
I'm okay with it.
I mean, it's not a problem. I just want to know the story behind it.
It's because there are no roads in outer space.
Well, as George Lucas famously said, there's no underwear in outer space.
I mean, it makes sense.
The
He also
galaxy
said
is
that
nothing but vast empty vacuum.
He also said that the music that the Cantina band plays is called Jizz.
That's right, it's jizz
Yes.
music. And do you know the name of that song? The Cantina Band song. It's Figrin' Dan and the Modal Nodes, and the main song is Mad About Me, and then the later song that they play is Worm Case.
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
Jizz is wild.
But not as weird as the song that's playing right now.
No.
My life will burn red like a guardian flame.
Even if I'm reduced to stardust.
Mm-hmm.
Cody Rhodes.
I'll never stop running the road of freedom. That's right.
Even if you're Stardust, you can somehow run.
Whoa!
Check out the Terror!
Terror! The Ninja Corps!
Is the title of this episode, which I think we totally missed on our first watch through.
No, that was the bizarre black spaceship.
Yes.
That was the title.
Oh, that was the first one, but the second, I didn't catch the title of this one when we watched it the first time through. The first planet is
That
Sita.
is a.
The second planet is
Analus.
Analus.
The green analist planet.
And the third planet is Belda.
That's a rice cake.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
So these three peaceful planets were in one day, conquered by the invading
They have a
Galactic
lot of
Empire.
fucking troops, apparently.
How long does a day last across three planets, though?
That's true. It could
Wouldn't
be
that
a
be
year.
different?
Yeah.
That's true. It'd
Lengths.
be different for every
Yes.
planet.
And here we see a
That's
recap.
what she said.
When
So,
they went to Analist and they killed all the people with a bug zapper.
yes, the evil Gavanos Empire shot all the extras from the
Yeah,
Beastie
okay.
Boys
Yeah.
intergalactic
Yes.
video. And then, well, we've got a recap here. I didn't even need to do it.
They
Princess
plundered the
Sophia
animals.
Gave him the labia.
gave Hayato the spaceship labia.
I mean, hey, we're only on episode 2 of this bitch. If you can't follow it by now, you're fucked.
That's true.
Yeah.
And Hayato's family was murdered by the Gavanos Empire and
Going
are
straight to hell.
and are now all in hell.
Yes. Actively burning in hell.
It's true.
Screaming.
Yeah.
Screaming for him.
I'm
Yes.
just saying, if
Every
you
time he
can't-
closes his
if
eyes.
you can't follow this show, just give up.
That's true.
Yes.
It's very basic.
Yeah.
Very
Life.
easy to comprehend.
There's ghost ships in space and ninjas and ape men that smoke cigarettes.
Those ships that have sails in the
space.
vacuum of space.
That is actually a retooled version of the Ghost Galleon from the Blind Dead movies.
Yes, I believe
If
that.
you didn't know.
I believe that.
That's not true at all. But
I believe it.
Maybe.
Oh, I
I
can
buy
see that
it.
thigh
It does-
gun now.
you see
I can
what we're
see it
talking about
in you.
there?
God, yeah.
Terrifying.
It's all right.
She's fully
see
nude
labia.
under there.
So
About
this Princess Sophia is
learn
here
everything about the labia.
telling Hayato to learn everything about the labia,
This
which
is
is
an
the name
educational
of the
show.
ship that he's in.
Well,
Yes.
because her clothes are transparent, it's really easy to learn
And
about
now
the labia.
That is true.
What is happening here, Aaron?
The labia is unfolding into a bird of war.
It was better the second time.
Which is like literally what's happening.
It is. It's a fact.
Bird of war.
I meant to say bird of prey.
Nah, war's better.
Are there things about the labia that I don't know yet?
All I know is the labia makes Watson
I've
thirsty.
seen you running around this space gene, sir. There's plenty about the labia you're not aware of.
We haven't really. We've talked about his space genes a lot, but
But
his
his
space
buckle.
shirt,
Yeah. it's
Quite
fucking
nice.
Sweet.
It's like,
pretty
Dude,
killer.
like-
and it's also a little like straitjackety.
Yeah.
All the
Okay.
buckles?
Sure.
So it's like almost like a little gothy.
Well, think
industrial?
about Michael Jackson. Okay, Flourish
Oh my,
Man.
every
Oh my
time.
God.
Every time
Yes.
I shows him. I love it.
This
God.
is
He's the best actor.
Emperor Roxair.
okay. So
No, he's
Emperor
copying
Roxair,
Roxair.
right?
Yeah.
This
This
is
is
Captain
Cap-
Kroger.
Yeah.
Captain
Captain
Kroger,
Kroger.
who has sent Vice Captain Publix down to Analus.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're back.
But see, Emperor
just
Emperor
experienced
Roxair,
the
he put on
first
the red light.
episode of
He
No,
was
he
actually
didn't have
in
to.
space.
He didn't have to, but he did. Yeah.
That's the first
Oh my
episode.
gosh.
The first season, or the eternal law of the universe is subjugating
I
Atlas.
believe the first episode of the
That's
oldest
not hotel.
season.
That is
Yes,
yeah,
it is.
or
Yeah.
like a wood
Well,
contest
okay, so-
sitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the people
I
sitting
love,
in this room and for all of the listeners
Roxanne
at
or
home,
whatever. It's fucking cool.
Emperor
Message
Emperor
from
Roxair's
Space, Galactic
communication
Wars
device,
is a
or that may
Japanese
actually be
series
him. We don't
written
know.
by Shotaro
But it is very
Hiromi,
clearly carved out of foam and sprayed painted
Yeah,
gold.
yeah, totally. Yeah.
Asahi, and aired on TV Asahi.
The way
from
he
July
talks to his
8th,
emperor, though, I'm
1978.
surprised that he does it. How dare you?
27th, 1978.
That's a strong way to speak to your emperor.
He's a little sassy
Episode.
for his own good, but
It
if
is
your
a
emperor would only
spin-off of the
communicate with you through a foam
1978
skull,
film.
I'd be mad.
you might
I guess I'd be
be.
sassy.
I'd be like, can you ever like come here and
So
check
at
shit
some
out?
point,
Well, I-
we are going to
Can we not have a
to go
Zoom
back.
call? What's up?
Yeah. It's
Building
really bad
on
management.
This could have been an email.
So
Are we
I'm gonna
building
have
up
the
to
movie down. So the
a visual? Like, is the emperor going to appear at some point?
I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say yes.
obviously it is.
And he's gonna have blue and he's gonna have 7 points.
And now the bad guys come rolling in on their mobile dumpster.
I've seen
To the
I
film
like
planet.
this. I like this
Look
video.
at these friggin' Monty
The
Python.
genre is.
You guys and your judginess of Baloo and of the Imperial tank.
Okay,
Like when I'm reading.
Baloo looks like shit,
Yeah.
but the tank is sweet.
Baloo looks
I
like
know what that
It is sweet, but it does look like a mobile dumpster.
with
Stop
leprosy.
eating my plate.
And then they shoot them with fireworks.
So
and-
the
They
genre
did shoot them with
is
Roman candles.
tokusatsu.
That is a fact.
Science fiction. And by the way,
we're on the planet of
if we
filth.
continue
The innocent
doing
people of
this,
Belda, which
do
Belda
we
is
really know
apparently.
if they're innocent?
Well, we don't know, but we do know we just saw Hayato's balls.
Well,
Got it.
we'll watch
Quick
it
glimpse
and
of
then
his
get together
balls.
on
And
Monday
Hayato's got a
like we're doing during the
sweet leopard
pandemic.
headband.
It looks
Yes.
I would like to have
So Hayato and
guests
Ryu have reunited. Because
Yeah,
last
I think they're gonna do
episode,
that every episode.
Hayato shot Ryu and Baloo out of their own ship and then got their ship
I already
destroyed.
talked to Christian about it.
Then
For some reason, happy to see it.
Well, it's because Ryu knew all of that was going to happen and didn't say anything about it because apparently, like, while he's a complete badass, he's also
other
kind of a dick.
luminaries.
He's kind of
Well,
also
not mentioned on
Professor
the
X.
recording, but I'll tell you guys after who are interested.
Okay, we'll let you know.
Oh,
that
Oh,
later.
this message from space, right? Kinji
That's
Fusai.
not Professor X. That's not.
You
No.
know, you can control like magnets.
That's Destiny.
How do they work?
He can read magnets and heal
is narrated by
Yes.
Sal.
Yeah.
And this is fucking Rita Repulsa from Power Rangers.
Well, not.
I'll take your word for it.
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Well, let's find
I
out.
don't know.
Or that's what you think.
It's literally.
What?
Well, also that face that she has on
This
now.
crippled old leopard lady. What she is a queen from Snow White.
And she entirely
What is that?
rips her face
Well,
off.
she pulls the mask off, and
And she's
it's
hot
an
lady.
entire
Entirely different.
Yeah.
Yes.
hot warrior lady
The opening
costume.
theme song,
Wearing a
which
crown of
I
darts.
believe
But
I'm going
all
to
it took was her to pull the mask off
Yes.
to reveal that. Now we have a
Yeah.
miniature
so-
Marvin the Paranoid.
But this is available
Who's
on
having
Amazon Prime.
knives thrown.
If you're listening, pop the episode on.
Which I don't understand, apparently they're competing to win the robot.
But they're also prisoners.
Possibly do all
Yeah,
27
Yeah, so
episodes
why
of
would they
the
even
movie.
let?
Why do
do that?
prisoners get a robot?
Today.
Yeah.
Yeah, and why does that? Why does that Darth Vader guy
No, almost
like?
like-
This is not how slavery works.
These those guys,
Coffee.
they're fucking twisted.
Right?
They're wild.
They're just messing with
Yeah,
these people.
they're like jigsaw.
They
watched
know.
the episode in tradition of previous commentary that we do as we go back and
So they're letting
play
these
the
filth
episode
farmers
and talk
battle
about
for the last work robot in
through the
town.
replay.
Even
So
though they know they could just
if you
take the
are
robot.
playing along at home.
And you're right. This is what it is. Is Captain Harris Teeter is like, no, I know I can beat these people at any time, but I'm going to let them squabble
Digital
amongst
media
themselves.
And then I'm gonna have a robot.
Right.
Midnight
Yeah.
Pulp
Right.
is.
And they're gonna be jealous of me.
Because look at him, just throwing these knives right in the middle of the target.
Yeah, with these weird jump cuts where they clearly like.
Ryan,
added
can you
that
sing
in.
this?
Well, no, that's his ninja power.
He's so fast. that
Yeah.
it's fucking-
The camera doesn't work. Yeah.
This is just.
They didn't have 64,000
This
frames
is
per
telling
second
us-
in 1970.
doing
So they couldn't catch
Now
his-
we're getting into the song.
his
Here we go.
motions.
It's like space is real big.
Oh wait, no.
So right now,
this is
Hayato wants to
As long
attack
as
the
you
man
use
who
this
killed his
universe,
family,
there's something
but
we must
Ryu
never
is
forget.
just saying, no, discretion is the better part of
Message
valor.
from space.
I think Ryu is like the.
Galactic Wars.
Is that what we talked about?
I think we should all.
Like he's always smiling. He's always just like, oh, everything's cool. He's like, they murdered my whole family. He's like, fuck it, man.
It's like, yeah, I know, I knew it before they
He's
even
like,
did it.
He's like, fuck your family, man. Who cares?
Look, I'm gonna do some cool tricks in it.
He's like the Japanese Pauly Shore.
Yeah.
And he's got a gold chain, which I appreciate.
And the gold, like, yeah,
Okay.
a gold
Well,
earring.
that's what they use as currency.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, like
Fall
out. The filth pole,
Right.
Wherever you have a lot.
Yeah.
So he's going to talk this guy, who I think is the equivalent of Darth Maul, like on the
Yeah.
scale of evilness.
He's like the scout guy. He's like in charge of the on the
Yes.
ground guy.
Yes. So they've got a little
In the
challenge
hierarchy
going
of
on
grocery store army.
Garbanzo.
Yes, grocery store garbanzo babies.
and he's not really like
Galactic Wars.
he's all look at this. I felt like he was about to do a dance there. Well, he's like, what
For
up?
those of you who may have been
The
tuning
little
in,
arm
this
cross,
thing
you just
should
want to
check
hip
for a
hop
while
now.
But
This
also,
may
like, all
contain
of the bad guys constantly just running away. And
Yeah.
They're like, all right, we're done.
You win.
They got fireworks
My
guns.
mom
Why are they
may
running
very
away from
well be
anybody?
listening, So sorry.
I mean, they showed them
I'm sorry,
massacring
it's
like
definitely
entire
It's because, like,
populations.
Well,
Aren't you at the upside of Schwartz? They
Well,
got
and
downside of Schwartz.
followed by
Two
English.
sides to every Schwartz.
Blade, Blade, Shot
Well,
at.
they,
Build up.
yeah.
Zelda.
I still can't believe that bitch had that like fucking
The unique
rotten
resource-
zombie face.
I wonder what the unique
Oh, I'm sorry. The Nazi lady is not a bitch.
Really
I'm
cool
sorry.
That's- We're not using political terms.
Okay.
You're out of control, pal. We're gonna have to send you outside.
Yes, that's fine.
Go sit in the
Touching
corner.
Ryan's
I've had
foot.
that three Michelob Ultras. It's wild.
Watson.
I mean, it's 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is our special.
It is a little past his bedtime.
We had 2 orders.
Do we need to put Ryan down?
Yeah, I'm looking at uncontrollable toddlers.
So the analyst, and now he's meeting Donnie. My name is Donnie. Come with me if you want to live.
Yes. Well, I think Donnie. He said, "I want to come with you," didn't he?
No, he said, I
He said-
want you to come with me.
I
Oh,
love
Donnie
that Baloo gets a
wants-
big
Oh,
reveal
yeah.
here,
Come
and then he's
believe
smoking
ya.
a cigar.
Again, for anybody listening, I really need to watch
What's
this.
the name of the spaceship? Guys, I'm not saying
Give us
anything
your
about a
synopsis
character.
of what
That's true. That's true. That's well
So the
within
best
reason.
I can do
As
is
opposed to this
if you
robot.
took,
dude. He has legs, but he rolls.
like
Yeah.
Golden
Oh.
Girls VR.
He's
for
great.
elderly
I would buy a
people,
figure of this.
Yeah.
That's a pretty low bar,
and
but
you
I would.
mated
Yeah,
her.
I would definitely buy
with
the TIE Fighter thing.
ET when
Dave
he
would
was
buy a
real
figure
sick
of
and
this.
gray
Is
and, like,
not
real fucked up.
necessarily the best
And then
indication of
threw
quality.
in
See your basement.
Planet
Yeah.
of the Apes, but like
You know, some of
the
the stuff.
original,
And now
like,
we're at commercials, which we
1970s.
apologize to everybody
Right.
for.
They
Yes.
had a weird
But I have
menage a
vowed
trois
to
on how
not spend a
baby.
dime
That's-
on this
and then you,
project.
put
So
him in a
we will
garbage
not be
bag
paying
for,
extra.
I just see
Commercial
today.
is why it's
Wow.
PG-13.
I think you're right.
Really
Some
like
very big
Weird,
ass.
weird
Yeah.
naked baby.
Alright,
Yeah. And then like
The
told
resistance.
him, like his mother was a whore.
Rebellion.
Yeah.
The rebellions.
They can't be the
It's real
rebellion.
bad.
Yeah, the
And then like
rebellion.
you gave him the
Rebellious.
wings, you know?
Yeah.
He does look mangy.
That's
He
bad
does look like
cheesy
the
right
mange,
now.
yes.
He's
Rebellious.
Call them
definitely
cigarettes.
the animal
It's
who's
bombs.
been at the shelter like
A pleasure,
way
pleasure.
longer than all the other ones. And everybody comes
Yeah.
through and is like, oh, I feel bad, but I don't want that.
They're like Chick-fil-A. They're like Chick-fil-A employees.
Yeah.
They're like,
They
bless
just-
you.
Apparently walk up to people
Yeah.
and say, a
He
pleasure.
could be.
Pleasure.
He could be the. So they're trying to convince. They have recognized
He does
what a
definitely
badass
look
for
like
you is.
he
They
has,
want to
like,
recruit him to
someone
their
has been
rebellious
smoking in a
cause.
small car with the windows rolled
And
up with
he
him.
knows
Yeah.
because apparently he is a prognosticator.
Like, you got
Yeah.
the reveal of
He's
the
like
Czar,
Iron Man.
the black savior, and he's headed straight for it. He's totally Wolverine.
Yeah, it's just like Wolverine.
Young man with
It's kind of like
flowers
Punxsutawney Phil.
to analysts.
Yeah, we never didn't talk much about
He's
it.
going to
Six
analysts to
ever.
give his sister.
Can you imagine if Bill Murray showed up in this?
Yeah, so we've got basically
Look,
Han
Reeves
and Chewie
headband.
piloting the
Yeah.
ship.
Oh, you're right.
Completely different headband on now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was it
he has
Michael
a
Fair?
weird cloud.
And
Yeah.
like fishnet.
Fishnet.
He was wearing a
But
curtain.
not fishnet like
Well, that's because
sexy
he's Scottish.
fishnet, like
Okay,
fishnet
can
like a
we
literal
just
fishnet.
for a second
Yeah,
go
Like
back
actually
to
like the fish one.
Probably not.
Gordon Fisher.
what the
Like,
fuck
can we go to
are they
Ring Toss?
doing?
Ring toss is a robot.
Yeah. Fishnet.
Like Red Lobster.
That is pretty odd. Where did they get these rings?
They come with the robot.
Yeah,
good
yeah, I guess
The
that
robot
makes sense.
Tonto,
They're in his head, maybe?
Tonto
Yeah.
keeps him in his
It's the
pocket.
kind of
Uh,
thing that you would find
it's the
in
rings
a
of
I can
Tonto.
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
that.
So-
Like the rings of Sad.
The rings of Sand.
The rings of analysts?
Yeah, I think that's
Okay, and their
Um,
spaceships.
where are they?
Badass.
Oh, yeah.
They're in
Velda.
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 Why are they
But
there,
the
and why are they
bad
wearing
guys
these
all
weird
around.
ass robes? Like they're
Yeah.
they're
They're
blending
So,
into the world.
Ryu, and remember at the beginning of A New Hope where C-3PO and R2-D2 got in the escape pod and they landed on Tatooine? Well, that's what happened to Ryu and Baloo.
Yes.
They got
Actually,
shot
it looks
in the
exactly
escape pods out of the ship, and this is where they landed.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if we really have a
If
good
you
reason
do,
for why
it's-
Hayato is
you
here.
think of Han
Unless he
Solo.
was tracking
Bad
them.
guys.
Oh, no, he was.
Yeah,
He
he
was.
was.
He went to find them. He took the rapier to find them.
So here's what you missed
yes.
before is when
Even though he's
Donnie
the
gets
reason
killed.
they're there.
That's Donnie's
Yeah,
daughter.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, okay.
And
Well,
then these guys would just
it's these
motorcycle.
1978 cameras can't keep up with sweet
Yeah,
ninja
that's
action.
right.
The spaceship shit. Like
They just don't have enough frames per second.
I think
All the
space
fucking
ninjas.
peasants are never
On some level,
No,
everything in this.
I will say like
You're not
not the
I
best
am
choreography I've ever seen.
So these guys, I think the director said, "Hey, look like you're fighting."
Yeah, I think you're right.
Like, well, what do you want us to do? I just told you what to
And
do.
this is
Yeah.
also the
Jump
same
around,
Right.
fall
city
over.
from
Right.
Galactic Video.
Now, is this analyst?
Oh, so okay, so
Yes.
yeah, Donnie
Donnie's
got
This is
yeah.
an invasion initiative.
They are analysts
And then this guy just freaks out like he's on acid.
Yeah,
which is
that is
definitely
good.
like satanic. But you realize it's you again, just that no cameras can't even
Yeah,
keep up with
keep
you.
up with the action. Yeah.
No.
I seriously
Don't
thought
die,
that,
Dad.
like,
You're Dad.
Invisible crows masked.
Yeah. I know what like it looked like a scene from The Bird, but
Yeah.
without the
This
weird
whole
helmet.
entire
He's like,
Well, it looks like
Bees!
the birds, but they forgot to put the birds in.
Yeah, I don't have that.
It actually looks a lot like
I
that
don't think
scene
they,
from
I don't
Tommy
think they were
Boy.
like, well, we
where
can make these factory
They're like
workers
trying to get out of
just
getting pulled
like-
over. And he's
Yeah.
like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They were just like Baloo is tied up behind the back
Like,
of
that's
the
tasty.
Imperial tank.
Proxy.
Now that was a really good transition.
I mean,
It
Baloo
was.
probably does.
I like being really impressed by the transitions. I like it. And he's like, boom, he's impressed.
I mean, look, this
Yeah,
show
Space
has
Knight
got
is an actual thing.
Yeah, it's got everything.
Yeah.
It does.
There's nothing that it hasn't
I
had.
think it's the best
I
way.
mean,
to
it's
put it.
had analyst and labia already.
So yeah.
But this guy has
Skywalker
Yeah.
wielding a space knife while
In a
being
very-
space.
I still
Oh,
say
Skywalker
he's more
way.
convincing than
Yeah.
Chewbacca.
But he's got
Look at his
That's
dark
insane.
color.
That's the worst take.
This is the two-seat
I don't know if that's the worst take, but it's definitely not the best take.
You only need two for the
It's a
front.
hot take.
I'm not saying he's preferable to Chewbacca. I'm saying he's more
Clearly you don't know how
convincing
the 3C
as a
shows
sentient
work.
Yeah, I
character.
So you know, like, there's that like ad. I don't even know if it was real. But, like,
guess
I've seen it
I'm
online.
taking you
Like
to
Chuck
analyst
Norris's
it.
like
We'll
action
go
gene.
analyst.
Yeah, that is real. That was a real thing.
So
We
like,
apologize.
it's like
That
really
was nothing
swearing
to do
out.
with
Definitely weren't action.
Yeah, he's like wearing like Chuck
Yes.
Norris action.
Dime on this
Space
freaking
action
show.
jeans.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And
Is that
and
like, is that what
Baloo is wearing
Yeah,
it.
you have to pay like
Blanket.
$5 more a month or
Blanket.
something.
Space
The
blanket.
tire, right?
Yeah, and this is
Yeah.
this is the
Yeah.
loudest
Oh, is that
thing
thing?
Pride did.
Oh, it does have a hood.
Is
I haven't
the
noticed
day?
before.
Did you see a Gurk?
Yeah.
He's wearing a little
Email
picture.
saying, "Oh, hey, guess what? We're changing the clothes."
That's speculating on what Baloo
In all honesty, Gurk has had better.
It's not speculating on what Baloo's got in his space pants.
I think I'm telling you.
Jerky in the article
It's the
clothing.
thumbtacks.
It's a pickle.
So yeah.
Alright, here,
Ugh.
where you and Baloo
But
get to meet the
anybody listening to
labia.
this probably
Welcome to
has
my
not paid the
labia.
$5.
I'm impressed right now. Look at you.
Welcome to my labia. We've got fun and games. Two little ships pop out of the side. It was just great fighting.
Really good pilot.
Yeah.
All right, now here's where they pull the ropes to pull.
Yeah, they
They're all climbing in the
absolutely.
labia. and
Okay.
behind
Once you get inside the labia, pull on those ropes and close the hatch slowly, and then go.
Like some
Make a hatch closing sound.
I will say all
This
these
is our-
all these practical
basically
shit
our
effects
Darth
are
Vader.
Oh, they're all the ship. The designs
Yeah.
are.
Nobody.
Oh no, like I said,
This
graphics are
guy-
interesting.
Okay,
They're
so we've
fun.
got
They're fun.
We have
They're fun.
That Baloo is smoking
Right.
instantly, though.
Yeah, Baloo needs a cigarette. Well,
Well, no, he's like, I have not had a cigarette in like however long I've been there. Yeah.
and
all withered ends.
we have some extras in this room, and I think we know if we had been stuck in a cage for two parsecs or whatever,
with
the
more
first thing we would have done.
That's
All right, so here are our putties.
So you got labia up.
That's
You
right.
can tell that a level
Although,
based
yeah,
on
the
how
fact
many
that he's
spikes
letting him smoke in the labia
I wish that the real
seems
military
inappropriate.
worked that way.
Well,
He didn't even have permission.
No,
Anybody
yes,
just
he
smoking
does.
your labia?
Yeah.
Well,
Smoking in
To
the
be
dirt.
fair, though, Hayano did blow up their own
So the
ship.
ship is just landing, which is fun.
And Tonto,
Because
which
they're
worst
not
name for a
teleporting down or
robot.
anything like
I
that.
hate it.
And he refers to himself in the third person.
He does. It's
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
off-putting.
And he's still got his space roses for his
He's
space.
like me, Tonto.
Or is it like
Is that right now? These guys have no idea
the flash
that there's a
of Baloo
less
gets
evil in
into bird of war mode.
And it's deployed its armaments,
The lady is launched.
its offensive capabilities.
Allowed to happen.
The lady is
Okay, so
that
No
Han.
zoom ins on.
so while I don't hate Baloo like you guys do,
Luke's
I
dad.
zoom in.
Apparently, Luke's dad is some famous.
With his like weird
You're right, so
leather
fast,
gray
oh my God.
face.
It's
like Roadhouse.
They
Like
do
everyone's
run
really
really
famous
fast.
announcer.
And
But
so
the-
now we are.
I do like all the
at
thumbs up
house
and all
of
He looks like he
Luke's
should have a
family. Luke, I
telephone
believe
for
it's
him.
you.
Yeah.
His dad, who's
This-
like not
This
He
is
looks like-
Baloo.
out of space.
He's 870 years old and he
For only
smokes
Yeah.
non-stop.
Only
His dream is to meet John
only
Cena.
$2.
Well, no,
That's
horseback.
Your horseback.
Two part cons a day.
Yeah.
The ones that Indiana Jones.
You can
That's right.
help him buy his
Yeah.
We're
cage.
just gonna go with
Right.
space ninjas for
Yeah, that's almost-
Yeah, he does hate snakes.
Yeah,
It's pretty intense dogfight.
27 episodes.
Space
Yeah,
Snakes.
space
Giant
snakes.
snakes.
God, I hope so.
Has to happen.
You never use Maggot. It's like Misty's shit.
So now,
I mean,
For
so
reasons
that's
that
straight
we're
up
not
a reference to
entirely
the
sure
X-Men,
of.
right? That like
We're looking for a
screen-
transmitter.
yes.
the aiming
I think
system.
Oh, yeah,
Totally.
If this was a real show, I might do some research to see what else these actors have
And now
been
this
in.
guy is just
But,
whooping
probably not.
ass. Steven Seagal
Yeah.
style.
This isn't a real show. What the fuck?
With like
is
Ryan.
No, I'm talking about like ours.
Oh,
Ours, whatever we're doing here.
Well, it's
Oh, his hands are real
Yeah, his
gross.
hands are
They flip over.
nasty.
Real gross.
As one does.
Yeah.
The kid is so happy.
He's so happy
I
for someone
fucking
dead.
love
He's
this
got
space
knife
knife
in
that
the gut,
retracts.
he's dead.
Yeah, like 7 minutes ago.
Yeah.
well, it's
It's like when you're a little kid and your dad
Yeah,
takes you
know
to the
what, though?
office
What can we
and
do?
you're
It's
an
a
old
cool,
creepy
like,
guy and
version
you're
of
standing
that
there with the
without
urinal
the- like, 'cause they
can
really-
and his hand
with
goes
the
on
effects
top of
that they
the
have,
little
they
partition
could've
thing.
done
Like,
Very
Yeah.
specific memory you have.
so no, I'm just conjuring up a random possible
It's a very
sure.
Washington ass.
Yeah,
Just
he
the
very
thing
much
that could
looks
happen.
like he's got like some weird ass pills in
Very
there with
specific.
really pretty
Well,
pink
with Baloo around, it's very plausible.
I would
It's
prefer
an
if
odd-
Baloo would
it's
not
an
smile.
odd choice.
Where did
He
Baloo
looks,
touch
he looks like he's wearing, what are the,
In the bathroom.
England, when they're...
Show me on the leopard doll.
They're like
This is the first time we've seen these guys together.
Like the
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Python
Yeah.
sketch where the
Yeah, it's Captain
Kroger's-
Kroger and
Oh, he flourished
Yeah.
again.
Dude, he's so good at that.
Oh,
Kroger's just
Mustache.
been.
Yeah, this is.
I'm gonna
this
do
is
that
terrible.
tomorrow. Like
And
that
the
fucking
noise.
curve
Please
on the
do.
mustache. This shit's
The,
so
the spring
good.
sound
Yeah, it's like
effect.
some Looney Tunes.
Poor Lieutenant.
Oh, see, he's trying to slick back his hair and
And they use it again.
See how can you not have a little
He can
empathy
hear
for
her.
Baloo? He's
And
just
dying.
this grotesque, pathetic caricature
Oh,
of
but
an
it's his
alien.
stomach.
Watch this and rip
He's
that
got a
out.
That's a
terminal
belt.
case of the mange.
Yeah,
When Luke's
Well,
like,
his belt looks like his
Here
mangy
he
head.
his
is.
belt
She's
is
like, Han,
possibly
turn the ship
made
around.
of his own
Same
skin.
thing.
So we
Yeah,
also learned that
that
Shibboleth
little
is an
jacket thing he's wearing over his
Yes.
sister.
And everybody's got awesome space
Well,
suits, and
it's
he's just
funny
got
because like he's got some
Yeah,
kind
it's a
of
steak knife, yeah.
mail
They
armor,
fell asleep like
chainmail armor, but then he's got a Luke Skywalker
Like,
jacket
so I
over.
watched this.
Sure.
This came. I don't
Very
even, honestly at this point I don't
choices
even
here.
remember how this came.
What
in
is
my-
that?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I watched Mirror like doing it up.
He's trying
But
to get
this
hot for
shocked
Princess
me.
Sophia.
And his
You
whole family
can
just
hear like
murdered.
goodbye
Water,
voices playing in
yeah.
the background.
Which is no
Yeah,
different
like
from
that fucked me so hard.
Baloo.
So that
a little worse.
there were so that
Specific close-ups.
a few minutes.
Puts
It's
lotion
even
in
worse.
bed.
that is the second episode. Our story has progressed to the point where
we'll talk about
the
that.
team is reunited.
Jen-
They know that their mission. What is their mission?
I have no idea.
Kill the
This
Garganos.
guy's high-
To
these
kill the
guys-
Garbanzos.
Bill Garbanzos.
That's right.
Save his family.
Yeah.
There's
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't know if that's possible.
Well, at least get revenge.
Get revenge on his family being.
Yeah. They're already in hell. That's okay.
Right, that's done. You don't get out of hell.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how that song goes.
As one does.
That's exactly. That was
And
it. You got
apparently
it.
there was
Good
also
job.
a self-destruct
Is that
button
dancing?
because he
Yeah,
just kicked
Long
out
Hard
by
Road
the
to Hell,
fireplace,
right?
escaped,
I don't
and
know how it
then
goes,
blew
though.
up,
Yeah.
annihilated him.
If
We don't
you're
know.
not-
We don't.
Here's
We
a
don't.
Heard.
That was it exactly.
I thought you just
Played it on your phone.
I
We're
did.
gonna get a copyright strike.
Oh shit.
Now. Oh well, that's fine.
100%.
That far.
So that was episode 2.
Oh no, when
Um,
we did, I actually had an escape hatch added.
Yeah, I'm actually I'm getting. The more we see him, the more I'm on board with these
So
guys.
we
He's
have-
just horrible.
Your wife's
Sounds
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And I don't know, yeah.
Well, we've established.
So that was episode 2. Episode more episodes to come. But before we go, where can we find you guys online? What are you up to?
Yeah. Face full of stuff.
You can find Execute Chapter 66
we had a
wherever
very
you get
Power
fine
Rangers
podcasts or
fight,
your not so
which is a
fine
tokusatsu
podcasts. We are
aspect
also
of
on
this,
Instagram and Facebook.
where lots
You're talking about
just
this one.
dynamic,
How dare you?
martial art ish fighting.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Tell us
Tell us your stuff.
Tell us your
those space
business.
flowers, I'm
You can
pretty
find
sure my
me
grandmother
on
had
Instagram
them. Like,
at
so
Battle Cooper
when I was
if
growing
you
up,
want to
like
see
I remember
pictures of
going
flowers.
Well,
around,
she knew
in
she was
his
might get
pajamas.
attacked.
and that's why she had them.
You see him
Sleeping.
But yeah,
very
she had
good
those
boy,
exact
finally
kind of
sleeping
flowers,
right
like
now.
fluorescent weird flowers.
Also, if you want to take a really, really
Oh,
fun
yeah,
boat
yeah.
trip
You get those
Gainesville,
art explosions.
Yeah.
then come up to Blackstrap Rock Hall on.
Well, I think there's an online
I'm on a
like
plan.
reservation
Yeah.
system or something for that, isn't there?
Yes, actually, the last one that Nicole hosted sold out.
So now our Han
So
Solo
how
guy
did
is
it
back.
sell?
I can't remember his name.
Through Blackstrap's
Look at his
website,
right
and
in
you
the
go in there,
Then
and
stab.
His name's
He
our
you
says,
have to buy
I
in
knew
advance,
this might
and
happen,
if
so
you
I
don't
came
buy in
back.
advance, and it
Yeah.
sells out.
Buddy,
You are-
if you knew this might
So
happen,
you
why didn't you
Google
stay?
Blackstrap
Save my
Rock
face.
Hall.
Also, you
Yeah.
could have
Also,
like
there's
said
that
something.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like,
Ryan
oh, shit,
Cadaver,
regular dudes here, we gotta run.
Freshpicks.com.
Yeah, you're right. So
Yeah.
But that's, I mean, that's
It's like
classic
20
ninja
bucks.
behavior.
It's cheap.
And
It's really
that's
fun.
classic wrestling, man.
And there's an actual historian that's a part of the tour.
Cody Rhodes
Yeah.
out there
like
getting
half
beat
of
up by
it's
Judgment Day.
us
Jey Uso
goofballs,
runs
and
out.
the other half's
There
like
are
an
5
actual
people
guy
in
who
Judgment
lived
Day
there
they
forever
ran.
who knows
Yeah.
everything. It's
Yeah,
pretty
but
amazing.
like
That's
super
just how it
cool
works.
in Judgment Day. Or
And then there's music things also.
Yeah, check out Neon
And Jamie
Warlords.
McDonough has
We
3
have
people
the
because his
collaboration
head
I'm
is an
doing
entire
with
person on
board
its own.
game
Wait,
called
is that
Neon
me?
Lords of the Toxic Wasteland. And
No,
we
your
were a soundtrack
body
for the
is
expansion pack.
proportional to
They're
your giant
like
head.
I
Jamie
revealed it,
McDonough
had a cool
looks
Kickstarter
like
thing that just
your
kicked off.
head
They're doing miniatures
on,
for the game.
uh,
So it's like D&D,
like a
but
little
as
action
if it was
figure.
like set in this weird Mad Max 80s-ass fucking
I'm trying to
thing
look
where
around
they're
and see
all
what
in
might
there
be. Okay, so
and
anyway,
to their revenge.
they're back on the
And
ship, and
everything's all fucked
Ryu
up,
is
but
dealing
everyone
with
has
the
cool
loss
mohawks
of his
and,
entire
like,
freaking
power
family.
It's good shit.
Han is wearing his
And speaking of cheap and fun,
1980s Magnum PI helicopter
How do you
pilot
go with it?
headset.
Absolutely.
That is
Yeah, I
the
don't really
same
do
headset
anything,
TC
Like
wore.
feel the need to like look at dumb pictures of pets. You
At
can
least they have matching.
find me at
Baloo really
Instagram.
does look pretty wretched.
There you go.
Yeah, like
You're right.
I think
That
it's
was
fun.
our
It's like-
second episode. More to come wherever you found this. Like, subscribe, share.
Shit on that
Well,
car.
here's the thing.
there's
They
some
did do a
bell
great job.
involved, I think, now.
Because he looks
Yeah.
Their
like
bells.
Smash
I
that
don't-
like
scary and
button.
Smash that like
Smash
button. Ring my bell.
Ring the bell.
Don't look at him and think this is a big fake
You know,
mask.
He
John
looks
Popper
like,
play a harmonica.
If you've ever like,
Does he has a
you ever
vest
followed,
with like
that?
30
Yes.
Yeah.
Into
different
a harmonica
tones.
vest.
And
Yeah.
so look, as
He
far
looks like Bad
Good job.
As far, well, he does. But as far as being expressive and seeming like a living character in the moment, I think he's better than Chewbacca.
The only thing expressive
Because
is the eyes.
Chewbacca, well,
mask.
Chewbacca's got eyes and then he's got a mouth that's basically a sock puppet, and that's it.
Yeah,
Other than that,
it's
he's a
this guy.
rug.
It's the
No,
same thing.
he's got. There's more there.
I don't
It's
know.
not covered by shag.
Yeah, because he has
It's
the
mange.
I can feel. I want it just because it fell out. He does. That's what Chewbacca looks like under his hair.
Yeah, but like
you guys just don't know.
his skin, it looks like the fucking like
He looks like a
Nightmare on Elm
Wookiee
Street
with
remake.
mange.
Yeah,
He
that's
looks
what I'm
like a Wookiee
saying.
with mange.
That's what I'm
It
saying.
looks like he was in a
You
fire.
can actually see that face as opposed to it being covered.
Okay.
That's why.
It's Chewbacca if he got set on fire. And he's like, but
So-
he's like recovered,
But he
but he's
stopped,
like still
dropped,
looks
and rolled.
fucked up. Yeah.
All right, so Ryu has recognized that they're being attacked by the evil space ninjas. He ejected Han and Chewie from the spaceship, and now he
Now
has
his
found out
family's in
that
hell.
his family's in hell.
Damn. Hayato. Yeah, so Hayato is Luke.
Yeah, Hayato.
Hayato is Luke.
Ryu is
Ryu must be Han,
Yeah.
and Baloo is Chewie.
Hadouken.
And
Baloo is the
yes,
car.
he's just discovered his family is apparently in hell. Because that's what happens when you get murdered
So
by
his last
space
name is
ninjas.
Jin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His last name is Jin.
Well, that's
Yeah.
yes.
Jin is.
Hayato
It's the
Jin is
origin.
his name.
Jin is the
Yes.
origin.
Yes.
Yeah.
We don't know what that means, but it's fine. I would
Jim
like
is
for everybody
excited.
to the space princess here,
Sailor Moon.
whose name I can't remember. Everybody,
Sailor
please,
Moon.
Sophia.
please do check out Sophia's thigh gap.
Oh.
Yeah.
Got a nice thigh gap.
Yeah.
Big fan. I like this like weird vest blouse.
You see what I'm talking
The
about here?
labia.
The lady.
Long ago, brave space warriors used the labia to fight evil.
So it says
We've gone from analyst to the labia.
Le-
Inch and a half.
Liabe, but I mean it's close.
Close enough.
Yeah.
I can't read. It says labia.
Yeah.
What are the Gavanas? The Gavanas wander the cosmos.
Yeah, there's a lot of lore here.
They conquer peaceful planets, strip their... So the Gavanas are the evil space ninjas.
Yeah. So they strip
we didn't
the
talk about how
English and
there's
we're gonna
like
fight them with the labia.
there's like a general
Okay.
who has the green makeup. What do you think
Yes.
the significance of that is?
I mean, it's clearly a rank insignia.
Yeah, so there's the green,
So
but
you
red's higher.
You get spikes and eyeliner.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 But,
Well,
but I also
it's,
wonder if we're going to see a general label of
sheep
blue.
liner.
True.
You know, maybe there's another guy.
Well, I think there's another guy above the green guy. Because the red guy is the one on the planet that I was saying is like kind of Darth Maul-ish.
Yeah.
And then the green
But then
guy
there's
is
also the
Vader.
red
and
helmet
there's
guy.
another dude.
There's the guy
Red-
with the
red
real
helmet
shaped helmet.
Red helmet's like a, you know,
He's
what's,
like an elite
what's like,
shock trooper or something.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I was about
yeah.
to say, like, yeah, he's like,
He's like a Praetorian guard.
yes.
Also, his
Yes.
name, they're referring
Exactly,
to him as
yeah.
Red Helmet, according to the subtitles.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if the subtitles are
So
exactly
Sophia has presented
Magically saved
What's his name?
Hayato.
Hayato.
Hayato
yeah.
She's
With-
presented him with the labia.
a super. Well, she did present
She
him.
did
Yes,
present him
that's
with the
true.
labia.
But she presented him with a new ship, which is called the Labia. That he will use the Labia to fight the Garganos.
And can we
Yeah,
also
Tommaso
take a
Ciampa.
moment to say the Labia is a space pirate ship fully equipped with sails.
No, that's
No,
her ship.
That's her ship.
Okay, I
This
thought that was
is
the
this is
Labia.
the this
Hayato
is the
has the
Labia.
labia.
It's very hard to follow this, guys. I'm sorry.
It's the
There's a lot of
subtitles are
chaos.
challenging, and the fact that it's completely insane is
Yes.
a little challenging.
So the chick from the Neverending Story is on a
Oh, there's
space
Red Helmet
ship,
Oh, yeah.
which is like a
at the
Ship-
Copa
yeah.
Gavanas, the hottest spot north of the Lady.
I will. Oh man, look at that expert
And now he's
piloting.
That's some piloting.
Now that's what I call pod racing.
I'll try spitting. That's a neat trick.
Poor Jake.
I'll finish
Oh,
you
he's
off
gonna
this
finish
time.
off his labia.
Man.
And he's clearly hitting him.
Yeah, he is just hitting him with his lightning
Yeah,
blast.
just full on.
But the labia is resilient.
That's not even the
Sorry,
button he hit.
sorry, Mom.
Did you see he hit a button and another one lit up?
He hit like 3 buttons.
Yeah.
But
That's
5
good piloting.
lit up.
That's good piloting.
It is good piloting.
Think about it.
So, far on the edge of the galaxy, the Gavanis army shatters the peace of the 15th solar system and threatens justice there.
That's not good.
What will happen to Hayato Jin, who has lost his father, his mother, and his sister?
And had
And
And did Ryu and Baloo get away safely?
I bet they did.
I would imagine
I
so.
would hope so.
They have
Only
to.
the first-
To be continued.
Dun, dun, dun,
Dun, dun, dun.
And that was episode 1 of Message from Space, Galactic Wars. So, real quick, we'll do a little wrap up here. First of all, when this started, because you guys had no idea what we were doing here.
No.
When this started, what were your initial thoughts?
Mostly what the fuck.
I was like, holy shit. And then I heard the song, and I was like, I'm so fucking in.
The song is
I'm
incredible.
like, so in. The song's absolutely, like, that's a banger. If it's on Spotify, I'm putting it on my playlist.
For anybody listening, like, if you don't do anything else,
Yeah.
find the theme song, which it's on YouTube for
Fucking
Message from
rules.
Space Galactic Wars. It's incredible.
Yeah. I hope that song's in the movie, too. Like, that song fucking rules.
I-
But, yeah, I didn't know how to feel about it. Like, it's really fucking weird and bizarre, and I didn't expect it, and I gotta know what happens.
I
But
want
you-
more.
You understand now my holy shit, we have to watch this.
Yes.
Yes.
100%.
I had heard of this just because.
Yeah, how had you?
Well, so we're thinking of talking about as a mini topic. We have trouble coming up with mini topics, so
Sure.
we were talking about doing something like the best and worst of the Star Wars ripoffs and knockoffs. This was on a list that I found,
Oh, okay.
and I had heard of it. Like, there's a Roger
Is it the
Corman
best or
movie on
worst?
it. Well, this
Oh, Star Crash.
well, this is now going to be on the best.
Star Crash is incredible.
Yes.
And then there's also Battle Beyond the Stars, I think is another one.
Well, even stuff like The Last Starfighter you could call
Yeah, sure.
a Star Wars ripoff.
But you get,
There's
like,
a Disney one too, right? Black Hole or something.
Black Hole
I
happened.
don't know that would count as a knockoff.
Okay.
Well, it's not a knockoff, but it was definitely something that happened because of Star Wars.
Okay.
The same reason Star Trek the Motion Picture happened.
Right.
It was
Yeah.
because Star Wars was
Well, it's
successful.
like there's a difference
then there's
between
stuff
being
like-
inspired by it and being a bootleg of
Right.
it.
And
Right.
Star Crash
And
and Battle
this is
Beyond the
kind of a
Stars
bootleg
are
of it,
100% like
Yeah.
just Star Wars ripoffs.
Yeah.
So this was on one of the lists, and I went, oh, that's, Japanese stuff. I always like Japanese shows, so
Yeah.
maybe that'd be interesting to watch. No idea that this existed on Prime at all, and that this was what we were here to watch tonight.
Yeah, so how did you stumble across this, or did you like read about it and go looking for it?
So I was searching for something. I don't remember, because you know how you search for a term and Prime just throws up a billion things that have nothing to do with what you
Yeah.
just searched for, and I couldn't decide what I wanted to watch, and I just kept scrolling down and down and
Get in the
down,
depths of Prime.
and then that image popped up, and I was
much like Pornhub, when you scroll down far enough, you find some weird shit.
I want to.
Yes.
Arian, we all know you're a fan of the bottom 1% of OnlyFans.
True.
But this image popped up, the one that's at the bottom of the screen right here, and I was like, what is this? And just hit play. And like I said, I watched the first one, and I was like, okay, we have to do this.
Oh yeah, fucking rules.
Yeah.
Overall, I think it's badass. Like I really
Yeah.
have nothing negative to say about it.
This is magical.
So-
I need to see where the space genes take him.
I know.
I just hope we get to go back to Analyst.
I don't know. We may. Well, if it's anything like Star Wars,
We'll go
everything,
through it.
yeah, we'll be up in
Everything will
English
revolve
all the
around
time.
Analyst.
We'll take the labia back to analyst.
Analyst
Yes.
may be like a special occasion kind of thing, like your birthday.
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
right.
Might be projecting.
So,
Ouch.
so that was episode 1. That is all we're doing for this current release, but I imagine we're probably going to cover more episodes going forward. We'll see what happens, but since we're going to wrap this one up now, Nicole, where can we find you online? What are you up to?
You can find me online at Battle Cougar on Instagram. Ryan and I have been hosting ghost tours around the city of Gainesville from Blackstrap Rock Hall. So that's a really cool thing that we've been doing. And also we've been kicking off this cadaver video thing, which Ryan will talk about more.
So Ryan Cadaver, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. My bands are Cast Creatures and Neon Warlords, and Cadaver Videos, the new thing that we're doing, where basically went to school for audio and visual stuff, and like always wanted to get into it, did the movie and all that stuff, and like finally just sacked up, bought my own camera.
The movie is Joe Stryker.
Yes, absolutely. Dave's in it. It's fantastic. And I was like, you know what? I'm tired of like having to always be like, hey, like, can you come help us film this or do this? I'm like, I want to just be able to like just do shit whenever. So I just sacked up, spent the money, and bought like a really nice camera, learned how to use it, and I've just been, doing that. And Nicole's been tremendously helping me with that. So now we're doing music videos and whatever else. So if you have a video project you want to do, hit me up. We'll talk about it.
If you need hot chicks in bikinis on a Camaro,
Hell yeah.
hit Ryan up,
That's right. God, that sounds like a sweet video, so I'm in.
right?
Arian?
I don't go outside. I don't do shit. You can find me at Such a Lazy Man on Instagram, but really, like, I don't do things. Like, that's distasteful.
Don't follow it. Don't follow him when it's here. But he has tonight signed a contract for 26 more episodes in a
I
movie.
mean, how can I say no?
Beth?
And you can find me on Execute Chapter 66, a Star Wars Book Club podcast. We are on Spotify, and I assume we're on Apple and iTunes and all, wherever you get your podcasts.
That's right. All right, well, thank you for listening. Stay tuned for this one, I imagine you've listened to on the Needless Things YouTube channel. I don't know that it's going to get an audio podcast form because that would cost me money, and I'm not spending anything on this.
Yeah.
So thanks for listening, and keep an eye on Needless Things channel on Instagram for updates on more Galactic Wars. Message from space, except it goes the other way.
Yes. Hashtag return to analist.
Hashtag flight of the labia.
Analyst strikes back.
Smash that like button if you like Needless Things.